for her.
Right.
So let's take a look at Jesus in politics, and a really great place to start, Matthew 10, 1 through 4.
And he called to him his 12 disciples and gave them authority over unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal every disease and every affliction. The names of the 12 apostles are these: first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the tax collector, James the son of Alphaeus and Thaddeus, Simon the zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him.
Okay, leave that up there for a second. I want you to take note of two names down here, okay? First is Matthew the tax collector, and the second one is Simon the zealot, okay? Again, this is one of those times in which I had a boatload of notes and thought, okay, well, I'm going to go with this. And then just searching around, doing some studying, I found somebody who said, oh, wow, he said like in a paragraph what was going to take me 3 paragraphs. So I'm just going to quote him.
You have been accused of being verbose.
Hey, thorough.
That's
I prefer the term thorough.
It's good.
Okay, so let me quote from Scott Sauls about this particular passage, and then we'll come back here. Matthew's emphasis on a tax collector and a zealot living in community together suggests a hierarchy of loyalties, especially for Christians. Our loyalty to Jesus and his kingdom must always exceed our loyalty to an earthly agenda, whether political or otherwise. We should feel, quote, at home with people who share our faith, but not our politics, even more than we do with people who share our politics, but not our faith.
So good.
If this isn't our experience, we may be rendering to Caesar what belongs to God. And here's the deal. Matthew, as a tax collector, was a collaborator with the Roman government. He was Jewish, but he was basically shaking down Jewish people to, for the Romans, and was hated. I mean, he was a government guy, he was a company man all the way. Whereas Simon the Zealot, he was a zealot wanting to overthrow the Romans. And so Jesus picks out his apostles, the guys who are going to turn the world upside down. He said, yeah, I'm going to take you and you. Okay? Big government collaborator and throw off the government, forget this. We got freedom. Come on together. You're both on my team.
And asking your question at the very beginning today and having people put their thoughts out there is actually us exercising that muscle of, we might be in different camps politically, but our faith is in Jesus.
Absolutely. And think about it. What if politics would have divided the apostles?
Oh gosh.
Would we even have the Gospel of Matthew? If he said, "Forget this. I'm not going to be part of something that the zealot is a part of,"
right?
Or vice versa.
Right.
And so this is where, to divide the church over temporary politics, you've got an eternal kingdom.
Temporary politics.
An eternal kingdom.
We didn't put that in quotes. Temporary politics.
Take a look at John 6 as we wrap up this part.
When the people saw the sign that Jesus had done, they said, "This is indeed the prophet who has come into the world."
Now watch this.
Perceiving then that they were about to come and take him by force to make him king, Jesus withdrew again to the mountain by himself.
Okay, here's the deal. Those who try to force Jesus to fulfill or symbolize all their political desires shouldn't be surprised if he withdraws from their cause. Okay, I like what Andy Stanley said.
I love this.
He's so red, he's so blue. It's amazing. He always seems to agree with you. Here's the deal. They try, hey, we're going to make you king and fulfill what we want you to do. And Jesus said, no, I'm already king, and you're not going to use me as your political symbol.
King of an eternal kingdom, not a temporary politic.
Correct. So let's take a look at how Jesus dealt with some politicians.